Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run Attempt Episode 50. I didn't plan for this. I didn't plan for the 50th episode to be the one where we would be fighting basically all of Ball's stuff. We'll be taking out Ball, presumably we'll be getting all the way to finishing Orin today. I didn't plan for it, but yet here we are. We are indeed right here. And then after this, we will be going to on to the final mission, really. We're not going to be doing the House of Hope. I don't want to fight Raphael. We're not going to do an answer. Those are just risks that I don't want to risk. So we're finally here. Just pick up the incense while we're here. Go into the stock room. This is the front for all the ballists here. Okay, we have failed. What does this mean? Usually we see that, but anyways.
Should be easy.
Get the lockpick, please, Astarion. Oh boy, things are getting weird. Just because I have too much. Yeah, I summoned the ghouls. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm glitching everyone out
Still
here.
alive.
So let's
progress.
everyone out, please. Okay, Astarion's out. Good. Okay.
How delicious.
Now we'll lockpick
Let's
this.
crack it open.
Give him a guidance. Ha! I am just not rolling well. This is probably foreshadowing of what's going to happen in this episode. Okay. We open that.
Everything
I'm
is
sure there's
clear.
clues to help us find that this bookshelf is what we need. Send to camp, pick up this. Keeping up appearances. Blah blah blah, da da da, this dude was legit, but don't be legit. God. The book is behind the bookshelf. I know that. No, I don't want the ink and pen. Okay, how do I get
Something good here.
in?
I hope.
Aha. Alright, well that did it.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Piece of Ashes Sicarius. There we go. Now, I originally thought I needed Jaheira for this. Because there's something where you can show up with Jaheira, and he goes, "Why'd you bring this traitor here?" And you go, "This is my offering." And then you can kill Jaheira after you strip her of all of her items. And, bypass basically the fight with Sarevok because he's a tough fight. Like, the main thing that he has, there's stuff back here. I think there's like dirt or something. We're just gonna double check. But, oh. Okay, I triggered the trap. Alright, we're fine. As I was saying, there is a, okay, I don't remember what I was saying, actually. But he is a tough fight. He's got 3 little avatar minions that help him out. And then if he kills them, he gets an even bigger buff on top of that. So it's just, oh my gosh, the annoyances continue. It just gets harder and harder, and he's like a very tough fight.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
I killed to be here and took the victim's hands as proof.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
But when Jaheira died, I went, oh crap, is there another way that I could do this? And I loaded it up, and turns out, because I'm a Dark Urge, and I didn't know this, there is a easy way in to avoid this fight.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
Oh yeah, I put it on the +6 charisma hat.
Anchev, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen long ago. Spilled stain of father's divine essence left out to dry. Is he your cousin? Great uncle? Brother even? Baal's bilious waters are always a little murky.
You seem to know me. Have we met before?
I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them. In times past, I was Baal's Deathbringer, his acolyte. And you, his favorite child. You worshipped him the way that he would wish. Your bloodlust innate, your thirst for butchery unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baal spawn there ever was. Ruined by his own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter?
Let's see. Orin is your granddaughter?
She is the child of my child, and your bloodkin. But she only seeks the Baalian favor you were born to inherit. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Orin, now. And Orin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Orin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her.
She's already challenged me herself. We will duel to the death.
She seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master. You were murder, pure murder. No excesses, no pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Orin. And when you do, remember Grandfather Saravak. Remember how he helped you. Return to visit him. And tell the blood-drenched tale of your victory. We have a sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming.
And just like that, we avoided the fight. If we examine him, he's got legendary resistance. And then murderous retort, once per round. He can use legendary action to immediately strike back an attacker. If this is activated, he can then use this, which is, you know, that's a whole lot of hit points. So, and his AC is astronomical. Those also give him extra effects when they're dead. When they're alive, they'll keep casting on you. It's just a hard fight, and I just like, nope, don't want anything to do with that.
Come, child of Baal. Offer thanks unto your father for your birth, and in so doing, be reborn anew. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void, and through eradication of its goodness, be exalted.
I shall play a symphony of screams with its trumpet.
Spare no violence for the Dreadlord's grace, and savor every moment of the creature's slaughter.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Someone will stop you, Ballast. When they do, I hope it hurts.
There he is. Come on. Don't need to react. Yep, that's what I said.
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
Yep, I told you I was going to be doing some evil things here. All in the name of the golden dice.
His most unholy will be done.
Take this amulet, child, and return it to your father's chamber. You are the true inheritor of his will, and he would smile to see you wear it. Cleanse the temple of Orin's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together, as family.
Death of innocence. Alright, full inspiration.
Unholy assassin. It does have a certain ring to it.
Death of innocence. I think this just become... See, there's a lot of inspiration. But we are full inspiration. We're going to need that.
Light on my feet.
We're going to come on over here. And then we're going to talk to this guy. He's definitely sells us some good loot. So let's go and see what he has. I don't know if any of it we'll be using.
Spawn, you speak to another of your fallen family. It is heartening to see a child once again brimming with promise. All us wretched specters, Baal's failures, are watching your rise with great anticipation.
Prepare to be disappointed.
In life, I was a Barzigal, kin killer of the Five. In death, I serve our father still, until the world grows silent. I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims.
I found an effigy of your death.
The weakness was my disgrace, but it was an honor to give myself to Baal's embrace. There is no shame greater than failing in his service. But even so, each death is a gift.
Show me your wares. Alright, let's see what he's got. Start from down below. Whenever you score a critical hit, do additional force damage. That could be good for a critical hit build. Garrote. Wrap a shadow rope around humanoid's throat to start garroting it. I see, and then that will be silencing it. Yeah, okay. This ballast armor, light armor. Enemies within 7 feet are vulnerable to piercing damage unless they are resistant or immune. I mean, we're keeping our potent robe. Assassin of Baal's Call. You can see up the dark. See in the dark up to 10 feet. In addition, you get +2 bonus on initiative rolls, and you get see invisibility as a divination spell. But we have an eye. Vicious short bow. When you land a critical hit, it deals an additional 7 damage. Oh wait, with a weapon. So that's all weapons. So you can just have this if you're going to go stabby stabby death. This is also that as well. Flesh rendered, seemingly unusual. Part the flesh. Just prevents healing. Okay, so doesn't have everything.
Bring deaths for Baal, hallowed child, or die in his name.
Yeah, he didn't have anything we wanted. But anyways, oh, you're probably wondering why do I have all of these ghouls around? Because I want to have them basically at the start of the fights that are to come. But now, oh, can't fast travel out of this. Okay, how far do I have to travel before I can fast travel to the place in the sewer? It's going to be all the way out, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta wait for this red circle to stymie. Yeah, we gotta get out.
Let's see what this does.
Out we go. Oh, and you guys may have noticed something. With the elixirs that I've chosen to drink, it's the initiative of vigilance. Because I think there's like your surprise factor, and I don't want that to happen. Undercity ruins. We're going to teleport. Because that's where we're supposed to go to. Okay. Wait for this to load. Alright. Good enough.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door. To baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
I have an amulet of Baal. Let me pass, door.
You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dread Lord's eyes?
I'm one of Baal's unholy assassins.
The truth is heard, and it pleases him. The door will part. Walk in blood.
That does remind me. Astarion. Yeah, you have a potion of flying. Good. Because we're going to need that. This is a very annoying fight, but I think I figured out how to make it very trivial. So, okay. There's the threshold here. So, past this, we'll start it.
Watch your back.
So, let's drink that potion of fly. That'll give us 10 turns. And let's go!
Prime spot for an ambush.
Okay, good. So all the vigilance would prevent the surprise round. As a just in case.
This way.
Okay. And now let's bonus action dash. We are going to fly here. This guy is going to start chanting on how to basically instant kill us. But for these guys, under their stupid little sanctuary, let's see how. There we go. We're just going to get rid of all of them. Nope. Alright, well, that's 2 of them. Let's do another of this. We'll try again. Alright, they're all dead. And as for you, you get this. You're unstoppable, so you're going to stop that. That's fine. Alright, so that's a good start. And he's going to teleport immediately. And so he doesn't cast the spell, so we're no longer under threat of dying. So yeah, all you need to do is attack him to get him to really stop. So, let's see here. Let's fly here. And then can't fly up there. Alright, so then we're just going to continue down here.
What's this?
Get everyone into the fight. We are going to rage.
Moving.
Yeah, this seems to be a lot easier than the last time.
Handy.
And we nearly took out most of his unstoppable charges. And let's finish the rest of it. Alright. Oh, he still has unstoppable 1. Okay, well, whatever. Then we're just going to run on in.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yep, my turn. Fly here. And we're just going to... Is this in range? I doubt it. Is this in range? Nope. Okay, so we are just out of range here. I'm just gonna end my turn. Oh, you survived? I didn't even know there was a chest there. Well, now I know there's a chest there. Can't believe he survived. Okay, well.
Have to keep going.
I don't care. Click our heals. And we'll go over here. And just in case I'm going to do a Spirit Guardians level 3. Okay, and now it's all of these guys' turn. If they can figure out how to do their turn. It's us' turn. I'm just going to move right on up next to us. Now these guys are going to come on in. And that guy's turn. He's going to jump down. Okay. Throat punch. Daze, prone, silence. Yeah, we're going to use a shield on that. No, thank you. Nope. Skeleton's turn. We're going to target these guys here. Good job, Skeleton. It's Shovel's turn. Forgot to have him invisible. So we'll just invisible and move him up over here. Fire Elemental. It's Elemental Warp up here. And burn Erupting Cinder. Alright, and now you guys go. Okay. Wait, they use fire? Yeah, they're using fire on it. Okay, go on in. Yeah, use something that they're immune to. That's great. That's actually funny. Bolt? Oh, outside of normal range. Gotcha. So let's fly here. And now we still don't have that. And it's okay, so he still has. Let me just double check any resistances. Lots of resistances. Okay. We're just going to hit him with an arrow really quick. Wait, oh, we're still outside. Okay, so we were still outside of range for that. Maybe up here? Sneak attack? Still, oh, because I'm probably just too high. Alright, you know what? Fly around over here. Okay, that should do it. We don't have advantage, but we can with the guiding bolt. Alright. And he has the guiding bolt. So, sneak attack. Yeah, luck with Far Realms. We just need to really just kill that guy. Okay. Alright, you. Let's fly up over here. And kill this guy with a Wrathful Smite. Well, not kill him, but heavily damage him.
This is my happy place.
Karlach's turn. Let's enrage throw with this at him.
Easy as.
Make him prone. And then continue this. And one more time. Yeah, might as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill Orin in the duel, so I'm just going to use these up.
They're dying for me. All of them.
And let's go and fly here. So far, this is going really well. Hex, strength.
Hope this ends well.
Alright. And then Eldritch Blast for the victory. I'm going to save this. Okay, so that guy is fully dead. We don't have to worry about dying. And we'll just put ourselves here. Okay, you are just existing. That's fine. Let's do a level 2 inflict wounds. But first, let's walk forward. Okay, he saved it. Yeah, level 2 inflict wounds on him. Exactly 15. I love it.
On my way.
Run, run, run. Running forward, creating the barrier here. Alright, now these can finally try to move up. And now it's us's turn. Can you? No. Can you get these guys up here? Yeah, you can. Alright, hit him. Okay, Psychic Blast. Now us come on over here. This guy will try to figure out what to do. Skeleton. Ooh, do we hit? Let's hit this guy. Okay, well no, let me rephrase that. Let's try to hit that guy. Shovel, I'm just going to send you basically... Is there anything in there? I don't think so. Alright, well, Shovel just did his turn. You... multi-attack him. Okay, he's at 2 hit points left. Oh, they want him so badly. Okay, he just skips his turn. Oh, they all died because we killed the big guy here. Send them to camp. Alright, so we've proven ourselves.
Traps, please.
Uh-oh, it's a moving chest.
Something over there.
Bloody plum die. Us, what are you on? Oh, Strangled Death's Manifesto. Okay. Before we do this, however, we are going to come quickly over here. We're going to come back up, and we are going to open this door. Because if I recall, there's some good stuff back there. Also, looks like we have some people who are stuck. Oh, right. These two are stuck there. Okay, the Devo will fly, and the Fire Elemental will Elemental Warp.
What to do?
But yeah, that was made very trivial, and I am glad for that.
Hardly a challenge.
Quick, easy open of this.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Okay.
Very well.
I remember like something good back here. Somewhere. I mean, like, this is like part of the fight that you can do. You can spread throughout here. Thought there was like some kind. Yeah, there it is. A wooden chest that had like something decent loot or something in there, or at least decent chance for loot at least. Yeah, here we go. I'll send that to Astarion. And we have all of this stuff. I'll just take it. And let's go.
Open up.
See what he has. Ooh. Your attacks ignore resistance to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. Oh. I'm gonna pick that up. Okay, so Karlach gets the lightning charges, which gives her advantage against metal foes. It builds up the lightning charges, which is good. But then he already has +2 bonus. Okay, so piercing, slashing, and piercing. 2 attacks and damage rolls with weapons. Ignoring resistance would be probably better for Astarion. So I'm going to send... Oh, wait a minute. Double check. Wait. She has Bone Spike Garb. This would fit better. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to send this to Karlach. Alright, Karlach.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Put these on. I mean, we don't have the dyeing. I'll remember to dye it. I'll keep these in our inventory. I'll remember to dye these so that it matches better.
Can't give up now.
Actually, we'll do that in a bit. Let me just get to the waypoint, and then we will quickly go to camp, dye that up properly to match the rest of her outfit, and then we will go and kill Orin.
Here we go.
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
Yep. We'll listen to all this.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
I think we come down here next. Was it this way? Yeah. This is the way to hear the proper introduction and such of everything they have to say.
So saith the wise Londo.
Alright, we got the waypoint. Oh dear.
What's the story?
Fixing the camera.
How much further can I go?
Here, move here.
Londo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Okay, saving. We have successfully saved. Everyone over here, do not step on those traps.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
You're actually exactly who I want. Let's disarm these traps. I know the other trap's up ahead, but first we're going to go to... Oh, I can't go to camp here. Alright, sorry, Karlach, we're going to do that.
Today.
We'll do that dye job in the...
How many die tomorrow?
In the...
Careful. There are traps about.
In, before the final mission, which will be the next episode. Assuming I survive the Orin fight. But I do have high hopes for this.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Got it. And then there's a couple more here.
Traps. How considerate.
Seriously? Everyone failed to see that? Oh my god. There we go.
Hither, my hot shot champion,
Unstable blood, of course. Alright, everyone back.
Moving in.
Back it up. Back it up. Alright, well that worked. Let's short rest. Ray of Frost. And now we'll go talk to our butler.
I want to have a word.
Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door.
That's a lie.
Lady Orin told me to allow your passage, but if she hadn't, I would have been naughty and slipped you inside anyway.
I have tried multiple attempts to try to get him to open the door. He'll never do it. He just says that and makes you just go, ugh. I went to the whole tribunal when you could have opened the door.
Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so. Bashing the Hollyphant's wormy trunk was a particularly refined deed.
Alright. What were you doing this whole time?
The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death. I've restacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch.
You've seen Orin?
We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, master.
You can't help but love him. Alright, open it.
1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
Reminds me. I need to... Oh God, like... Yeah. Gotta put my right hat on. We got 2 inspirations. 3 inspirations. Okay. I'm gonna come here. And before we get too close, we are going to drink a... No, this is psychic resistance. Organize... Universal. And then let's do Potion of Speed and get this started. Get to talk. Alright, we have 3 turns of Potion of Speed because it paused it.
Your savior approaches. See how it crawls towards us? Not a dream, no. No. It is blood and bone. Carrying the tyrant's rock. I said I'd leave the blood inside. But it smells sweet. And the blade was made to slice.
Let's see. What have you done to her?
Nothing. Not a hair out of place. But when we're through, I'll dress your corpse in its skin. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices, sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sack to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
Straggling memory rises. Day your tyranny should have engulfed this world. It was you who were the first to be enslaved. Orin's smile was the last thing you saw, her bright blade glinting as she chiseled into your skull. Her reckless digging left your mind shattered. She robbed you of your bloody birthright, reduced you to nothing. Nothing but pure hate. And now it burns, yearning for vengeance.
Husk, maggot, a Baal spawn, sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing.
Alright, we're about ready to fight. Show Orin the splendor of Baal's favorite. Call upon the Slayer. And this is why we killed Isabel. To keep her from getting this. And we start with it.
The changeling stands no chance, fiendish one. Eviscerate her.
With pleasure. And we've got universal invulnerability, hasten, all of our summons.
Interferes. We got them.
All right. First, start off with don't want to hit Zazel. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna walk right on up to it. Okay, let's see here. Try this out. Okay, well, we used that. Murder strike. What is that? You answer Deathbringer assault after attacking 5 times. Okay. Okay, we're gonna slash then. Okay, good, she's bleeding. And if they're bleeding, it will be an additional 7 strikes. It would be a critical hit. So we're going to multi-attack. And slay. Alright, not bad for a first time. Yeah, we'll just jump really quick over here. And then come on over here. And we're done. Okay. Now it's my summon turn. We're going to elemental warp behind her. And we're going to multi-attack. Alright. Us. Come on over here. Oh, I love how all my summons are counted as part of this duel. This has low chance of hitting, but we're going to try. Miss. Alright. Go, my ghouls. Alright, they're dashing. Okay, so they don't get to do their thing yet. Ranged attack. Okay, that missed. One second before we do that. Go on, shovel. Come on up and slash. Okay. She's still bleeding, so we're going to multi-attack her. Very good. And slay. Okay, miss. Try again. Slay again. And let's just get away from that huge attack. Alright. Did she use it? Did she still have... She still has the Deathbringer's Legacy. Yeah, Deathbringer Assault, which is basically... Yeah, does a lot of damage. So... You know what? This will cause my unstable blood to go on fire, so let's do that. Oh, I thought it would. Doesn't it do like area of effect? But it didn't touch her and burn her. I see. Okay. Miss. Go, ghouls. Alright, she had 21 hit points. Skeleton. Hit. Dang it. Alright, you guys get her. Miss. Okay, 17. And then the turn. And she just used Murder's Retort on the fire elemental. And she used True Strike on me. Alright. And shovel. Oh, right, because my potion of speed wore off, so I lost a turn. Us. Blaster with a psychic power, and that killed her. And Orin's done.
Master, you are the chosen one. He is near. He comes for you.
You can tell there's something different because he doesn't have his hat on in the reflection.
Child of slaughter, I come to give you your inheritance. I have a gift for you, child. You will use it to lacerate this world.
A gift from your god, your father, an offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you.
What gift does the Lord of Murder propose?
My slayer, you will grow stronger, crueler, the prime incarnation of murder.
I have... What happens if I refuse?
I will extinguish you.
I'd rather die than live in your bloody image. Yep, we're rejecting Ball Sing, because I want actually a happy ending at the end.
You were made to conquer, to devour. You reject my blood, and so I will reclaim it. I will make another who is worthy.
For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Baal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers. In the end, your own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion, but your journey is not over.
Thou hast defied Baal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes. But alas, thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so. I, too, still hold some power, and I invest a portion of it in thee, who hath challenged the gods and now liveth to tell of it. Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Baal and oppose him can survive any crisis. So rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more. Death will not claim thee whilst I endure.
And now we basically have an adoptive daddy, father, and withers. And I would definitely love that. For it's definitely better than Baal as being the father.
A scribe, a seneschal, a keeper of records, and now thine advocate, both here and in the city of the dead.
Thank you for giving me a second chance.
I can only give what thou hast earned. Baal tried to extinguish thee, but his wrath is imprecise. He only succeeded in killing the part of thee he knew. The urge that drove thee to terrible acts, the spark of brutality that made thee his. But there is a new part of you that hath grown during thy travels. That part Baal could not extinguish, and so, instead of destroying thee, he hath made thee anew. The heart of a savior hath overshadowed the mind of a murderer. Thou hast vanquished thine urge.
By the way, when I did this, and Baal was like saying, "You dare reject my gift? I gave you everything, the whole plan, and everything was ready to go." I'm like, yes, and it's all Orin's fault. Because when she stabbed and made me lose my mind, I became who I am now. So basically, Orin screwed up your chance, so be mad at her, not me. Cured at last. Cured.
I share thine enthusiasm, in mine own manner. Today thou art born anew.
You're the author of your own tale now. Well done.
Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none.
Let's see. Relish. With Baal gone, your sins will be at last be truly yours.
Now you may yet rule, and rule unhindered, rid of your domineering father. For now they believe you sweet and innocent, having triumphed against such evil.
Whoops,
if you
just
plan
wrong one.
to command the world, no one will suspect a thing until it is too late.
I don't. Baal spawn no more. This is the same thing, so we're going to send that to camp. And then we're going to loot Orin's lore pile. She has this, so we'll just send that to camp. We don't need this, so that goes to camp. So we'll just grab the altar key, take the gold. Let's see, this one. I'm going to send this to Astarion. And then we're going to grab this. Okay, let's do the cutscene. Wonder why my hat's off.
So, we have the final stone. I need to see it for myself. There it is. So innocent, but such potential. You have done very well indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A moving pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Why would they put it there?
To conceal it, one would imagine. And to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground.
So how do we get to the morphing pool?
The same way one gets to the bowels of anything. The sewers. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Okay, have my hat back on. Let's see here. We're going to Astarion. Let's see what we got. We've got Rhapsody. +1 bonus to attack rolls. This weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage against, targets with 50% of the hit points or fewer. Whenever you make an attack with advantage, the target takes an additional 7 piercing damage. And that's just +1. They get okay. Yep. I'm gonna wield that. Rhapsody, you get to go back to camp. Alright. Bunch of sparkle keep. Alright.
Nothing hurts anymore.
It's time to loot.
Mind my step.
Everything. Here. Orange chest key.
From bonds free, no more slave. Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness. Ended. Targeted. Killed. Dead. Unavoidable.
Oh no, the Elder Brain has turned on us. Or the Nether Brain has turned on us. Who could have foreseen that happening?
Don't mind if
basically
I do.
Everyone. Grab this. And then here's Mother. And then we'll just come on over here. Let me just
Anything of use?
open up these chests, find out what's good here. Nothing really, so I'll just send those to camp, send that to camp. What's in here? And just grab those.
Let's have a look.
Crew roar. Okay. So now we are going to leave. And in our leaving, we will try to find the clown's head. Lens the journalist. Oh, yeah, so that I see. She took the body. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, we don't have to fight any of these people. That's fine. We're gonna make our way here, and I know that one of the corpses over here has the clown's body. I'm blanking on the name for some reason. Like, yeah, it's like Jurgen the Clown or something. I'm blanking. I don't know why. Dribbles the Clown. Yep, it finally came to me.
He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
You mean Ball being pissed? Okay. Here. Okay, there's a bunch here. I know there's a trap here somewhere.
Someone's left a trap.
He did not know. He did not revel.
Yep, I expected that. That's why I wasn't using the short rest yet. Alright, one of these guys has the clown's head. I will find it. There it is.
Wait, I know this head. It belongs to Dribbles the Clown.
Alright, so this will begin.
That's the last piece of clown. Better see the ringmaster.
Yep, we're going to see the ringmaster. We're going to go back to Remington. Yep, venture forth from this region. We, of course, are going to short rest. And we're going to do the morning ritual a bit. But we're not going to go completely ham on it because, at least not consume any elixirs or anything, or summon anything, because, unfortunately, all of our buffs are going to disappear once we confront the Netherbrain, and we'll have to do that all over. But, yeah, for now, we're going to turn in the Dribbles the Clown quest. I forgot what the reward was, but I know it was a pretty good thing, but I don't know if we'll be actually using it. And, yeah, she'll make herself a zombie Dribbles, and I will get some kind of staff of something, necromantic related, I know that, vaguely.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
And then go back to the clown.
I'll give it a shot.
Don't close the gate. Come into the circus. I kind of like this. It's like, hey, they all packed up and left. Fred, Zara the Mummy. Here. Okay, we're loading. We're loading rapidly. And Lucertius.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
This is every part of Dribbles I could find.
Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave.
I would do so. It's a big circus. How are you going to get out of the city?
It's called magic, darling. Do keep up.
You're leaving right now?
Not this instant. So should you wish for anything from my staff, be quick. Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty after all.
Oh, it's gloves. When casting a spell that requires an attack roll, you can take a -5 to do additional 1d8 damage. Okay. Yep, that's worth it. That adds to our build. We have Daredevil gloves, which means we can cast it as if melee, but now we can just do more damage. So let's do that. I am going to then use this. We're going to teleport here. And I want to get myself to the Dryad, see if we can get that ability, or at least position so that we can try to get the Dryad's buff before we go forward. Oh, wait a minute. It's not going to carry over. No, it's not going to carry over. Okay, not going to do the Dryad thing at all. Temple of Vault. Just position ourselves there. I was just thinking, I'm just like, oh, right, the buffs don't carry over. Okay. Okay. We're here. Just do a quick short rest.
Some rest's better than none.
And then, here we go. Spell Might. Go to camp. Alright, well, I'm going to long rest here, see if there's anybody, any last scene. There could be, where basically just killed Orin. Anybody have anything to say? Oh, right, Lae'zel. Lae'zel! I forgot to get Lae'zel. Oops, I already hit the long rest.
A private word would be nice.
Well done again on besting Baal and all that. It was very twee. Especially the part where that poor excuse for a skeleton waved his magic wand and made it all better.
Even Astarian's confused. I am myself at last. You don't need to fear anything from me ever again.
Yes, you were so very scary. I knew you had that sweet heart all along. I was alarmed by you sometimes. Scandalized even. But somehow, by your side, I still only ever saw you.
Alright. That's done. Gale.
Your new lease of life suits you rather well. What do you and your newborn vitality require of me?
Vile urge within me has been scourged. My heart is pure at last.
Nothing like ridding oneself of a god's unwanted influence to lighten the load on your shoulders. I wasn't sure if we'd lose you to that darkness entirely. Glad to know you found your way back to us.
Okay. That's done. Let me just double check with Astarian.
Hello, my dear.
Nope, nothing to do. Karlach?
You're cured. You're free. This merits a celebration. You did what you had to do to get yourself right. To choose the life you wanted to live. Very fucking proud of you, mate. Seriously.
Alright. So that's that. We'll get Lae'zel in the next episode. Actually, you know what? I'll just do a long rest and then just get her back.
It was no easy thing, overcoming those urges that gripped you. I'm not sure I would have managed in your shoes. Well done.
I mean, you did pretty good. Ridding yourself of Shar's influence. My affliction is no more. I'm finally free.
Good. I knew you had what it took to quieten your demons. I'd hate to have lost the real you.
Alright. So everything's done.
You have conquered your urge. You have taken back your own soul. I'm so proud of you.
Jesus,
if
you
I
sold
had
yours.
a bottle of dragon dew, I'd open it in your honor.
Alright. Nothing else? What about Halsin?
You fought hard to win back control over yourself. I can only imagine how you feel. Congratulations.
My place is no more. I'm finally free.
And a hard-won freedom at that. Well done.
Okay. Talk to Shahart.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Want to talk about a relationship?
Of course.
We'll do... How are you faring?
At peace, I think. I couldn't have imagined how things were going to play out. What I'd gain, who I'd lose. But at least I have your support.
Talk about what that happened
Fine.
to us.
What's on your mind?
I'm holding up.
No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I'd have wanted to.
To other matters, and Merchant's going to leave, and Merchant's going to end the day and rescue Lae'zel. What's our final meal going to be? Some black staff, 5 pig's head, more portal sherries, wine, and a bunch of stuff which I suspect is just glitched out. Alright.
No time to dally.
Come on over
Must keep
here.
going.
I need you to get this on, lesser restoration. Okay, and then we'll put this on. And then we'll go back to me, and we're going to go and rescue Lae'zel. Okay. There's a bunch of corpses littered around for the final fight, so we can summon our stuff there. Alright. Oh gosh, darn it, the unstable blood is back.
Careful, I bite.
Here.
Where am I?
Oh, we didn't
What's going on?
disable that.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, I see. When it hits the candle, it burns. Alright, where's Lae'zel? I'm just assuming she hasn't loaded yet. Where's Lae'zel? She disappeared on us.
I should speak up.
Is it because I long rested? Are we without a Lae'zel?
To challenge Lady Orin was bold.
Okay, you say nothing new. Okay, let me just quickly check the journal. Yankee Warrior. Okay, I have no idea where Lae'zel is. But, well, she's kind of gone. Okay, so we can't fast travel out of this area. Maybe that's why I didn't notice her, because her body was just gone. That was weird. Normally she just wakes up and goes, "You saved me. Thank you." So weird. So weird. Lae'zel's just not there. Well, anyways, I will do the ritual, and we will start finishing up this mission. This honor mode run. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.